If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away from some paperwork for your arrest.
Oh, I thought he was about to square up. That's what I thought.
He's a police officer. You think he would actually do that?
Yes.
I mean, real though.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco is here with Smog and Smooth, and we are continuing Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. I'm sorry. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to la radio with his earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too.
La winning number was announced on la news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes! $500,000! He shouted.
You sound like Captain Falcon, I can't lie. Anyway, sorry.
Falcon! Punch!
Yes! I'm sorry. Okay. And the ticket?
He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I
Put the poison in his coffee?
No! Oh no, you naughty man! I simply helped myself to one of his tickets.
What?
The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, poor que pas. He had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right?
How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you.
No, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean.
But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
My snow, my fill. It was not.
Maybe Godot, or... I think it's Godot. I don't know.
Nice.
And that's you, Smog.
I was trying to quickly scroll up to see. Have we met that person yet?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, I forget what they look like. That's enough!
Uh-huh. Ah! Mr. Godot!
What in the heck are you doing here?
Okay, I have a better idea. Ugh. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong.
Ooh, I like that. He came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds?
It doesn't. Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am La Ed, known just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at.
But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket.
What?
Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite. He did win something. $1.
Fuck yeah!
You see? I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal?
Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
Lame.
Voila, you two! Time to laugh at la pretty little airhead!
What? Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore.
Well, alright.
Tossed it. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, anyway, we can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. And certainly not again. Oh, we were so close. We should have kept going.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
I know. As often as we've seen these games, it's like, man, I wish we could have remembered. I should have thought about it.
January 7th, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor!
Oh, is this Gumshoe?
Think so.
Maggie!
Nice.
Ah! Detective Gumshoe! Oh, God. Are you doing all right? How are you feeling? As if you need to ask either question, sir. Don't let them get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger! And you!
Yes?
I just said all that line and I was muted. Fucking hell.
Haha!
You'd better square this case away. Got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing something, some squaring away myself. Squaring away from some paperwork for your arrest.
Oh, I thought he was about to square up. That's what I thought.
He's a police officer. You think he would actually do that?
Yes.
I mean, for real though.
Oh my gosh.
I think he's serious.
Hey, detective! You're on our side for once, right? Even though you're on our side like almost every time.
Yep.
So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right?
Really? Can you, sir? Of course! I've got this situation under control. You're full of shit. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today.
Yep.
If something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright?
Sure.
Okay! We're forming a united front today, pal! You get me? I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective! I know I can count on you.
Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? Eh? Eh?
I think.
I can only wish.
January 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
Yes. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm. Ah, bitter.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Ah! What's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was... You was talking to me? It was a little, well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix. I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please.
Mr. Trites, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today.
But I can already tell you I'm the real Phoenix Wright.
I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not.
Well, snap. Barely.
Fair question, fair question.
That's what I intend to find out.
There's no denying it.
I didn't go to law school.
Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another.
I just don't like the way you style your goddamn hair.
As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented. Oh no. Oh, there we go. In the last trial, it froze right there. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said. Trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness.
Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation.
Witness, state your name for the court.
Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation, Dick Gumshoe.
What the?
Occupation, Dick Gumshoe. Other way around, Detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir.
Since yesterday?
Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation's tied up with another case now.
I Gumshoe's really got everything under control. For everyone's sake.
I love her face.
I know, that's exactly how she looked to him. I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case?
Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elg. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Inc., a local company. This is the victim's autopsy report.
The court accepts this into evidence. Okay.
And here are the floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress.
The waitress being the accused?
Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. Jean Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo.
It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me. You going to jail.
Come, detective, take up this hammer and nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony.
Yes, sir. When the incident took place, the victim was at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of a motive. Using the dark aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady.
The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood? I already told you that wasn't me!
Is you calling me a liar?
Yes.
Well, I ain't calling you to dinner.
Alright, way I usually do these things is we press everything. just to get as much dialogue and stuff out of it. So just reread this.
When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir.
Can I stop you for just a minute?
Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence?
Ha. He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table.
Yeah, that's what she said. What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction?
Hey! That's all you have to say? Dude, come on now.
Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, it's true. There are 2 testimonies tie up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table.
Well, what should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Well, maybe the other witness just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way.
Ha! That argument is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations.
Huh?
I have here in my possession a ticket.
A ticket? Looks more like a photo of me.
Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant.
Boo!
Wow.
That was a good joke. Don't boo me.
Throw some tomatoes while I'm at it.
Make sure they're extra rotten. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen.
This is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct?
I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime. How, Mr. Trike, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table?
Hey, did you actually bang on the desk?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good. It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly.
We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time.
He was listening to the radio, you say?
Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket.
Mackie told us that too, didn't she? Something about how one of them had some sort of earpiece.
Well, what should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not?
That's what I asked myself when massaging.
Haha, that's pretty good. And what was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe? How the heck would he know?
Huh? How should I know?
Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere, Guiltyville.
The middle of nowhere with courage and Eustace Bag and his lovely wife.
yeah.
Oh, that was a good show.
Classic.
This isn't going very well, is it?
Detective, could you perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used?
Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup.
So, traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else?
Not sure I get you, pal.
Was the poison a liquid? Or was it a powder?
If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance.
So the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper?
Ha! Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, trite? The victim took his coffee black with no sugar.
Ugh. It seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? I should leave it. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of this coffee?
Huh? What do you mean?
According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it?
Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was In case you were wondering, the last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey, you're right! You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence. Why'd I go sudden?
I was thinking the same thing.
That piece, sir. Yes, that piece. What piece was it again?
This guy.
This.
His face just melts off and he dies.
Should I be grateful this coffee's only hot enough to give me first-degree burns?
Oh, now I remember. This is the victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim.
Oh yes, it's unmistakable. There is clearly a coffee stain on it.
Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him. Like this!
Ugh!
Sorry, I couldn't.
That's really good voice acting, man.
For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants. Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. What we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch.
Potassium cyanide? I've heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe?
It's, well, that stuff's lethal. Eat too much and you're history.
How much is too much?
I love her face.
Dang, that's it?
Lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off.
0.2 grams? How much is that?
Pinch.
You know, when you swab your ears for earwax? Yeah, about that much.
Earwax, huh? Sounds like something Gumshoe's got abundance of.
Hey,
Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere.
and looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of motive.
Some kind of motive?
Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion.
Objection!
You know what my golden rule is, detective. Chuck out a bad cup of coffee, you can always get another. Huh? I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. So stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Byrd's motive?
Come on, Gumshoe.
They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket.
I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too.
It disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one.
Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not? Wait a minute! The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client.
Ha! I have here in my hand the very ticket in question.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Adios, home skillets.
Coffee!
It's a bit weird, but I don't know. I ended up really liking it.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and dive in. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with normal.
Yeah, normal, because the other difficulty levels, I think they're, well,
I'll play the more difficult ones on my
Yeah,
own
and-
if I get through this.
yeah, and also they don't let you use as many like power and powers and skills, so it's a bit frustrating. Oh,
Well,
oops.
that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Alright, we're done. Are you sure we should do this? If he dies when we boot it up, it'll all be for nothing. I want another week to make sure. I don't think we've got another week. We've wasted months enough. What good will it do if we can't perfect her? They have an army, and we have potential soldier at best, even with that gun we found. Look, as long as we can do something, that's better than nothing at all. I'd rather see her alive again at least once before we die. Like he'd make that much of a difference. Stop bickering already. Should we wake her up or not? Yes, of course there. Now first, we should check mental stability, sensory response, and... Wait, what's that sound? What's wrong? Oh no, everyone to the safe room! Too late! That's it! Ah! Gosh. Hello? Dad? Mia?